There's so much more to discover about these remarkable men and the Ireland they came from. Read the full story at Love Ireland and join over 64,000 Ireland lovers by subscribing free today. When the Continental Congress gathered in Philadelphia in July 1776, Ireland's voice rang louder in that room than almost any other nation on earth. Between those born on Irish soil and those with Irish parents, around a fifth of the signers carried Irish blood. It's one of history's best-kept secrets. Matthew Thornton's family left County Londonderry when he was just 3 years old. He grew up in New Hampshire, became a physician, and was the very last man to sign the Declaration, affixing his name on 4th November 1776 at the age of 62. A roadside plaque in Merrimack still honors his Ulster roots today. George Taylor arrived in America around 1736 as an indentured servant, one of tens of thousands of Ulster Scots who crossed the Atlantic in desperate circumstances. Born in County Antrim, he worked his way free, built an ironworks in Pennsylvania, and supplied cannon and shot to the Continental Army. He is the only signer ever to have arrived in America as an indentured servant. James Smith was born in Dublin around 1719, emigrating as a child with his family to Pennsylvania. He became a lawyer and a fiery advocate for independence, delivering speeches that left no one in any doubt where he stood. He lived to 93, yet remains one of the least celebrated of all the Irish signers. Charles Carroll of Carrollton was the wealthiest man in colonial America, with an estate worth the equivalent of tens of millions today. His grandfather had fled County Offaly in the 1680s to escape the penal laws. Carroll was the only Catholic signer, and dying in 1832, aged 95, the very last surviving signatory of the Declaration. Edward Rutledge was just 26 years old when he signed, the youngest person ever to do so. His father had emigrated from County Tyrone in Ulster. Edward initially opposed independence, wanting more time, but ultimately voted in favor and later became governor of South Carolina. So why were so many Irishmen in America by 1776? Between 1717 and 1776, an estimated 250,000 Ulster Scots made the crossing, one of the largest voluntary migrations of the entire 18th century. They came seeking land, freedom of worship, and a life free from a distant government's interference. The penal laws, introduced after 1691, made life punishing for Catholics and Presbyterian dissenters alike. Catholics could not own land above a certain value, practice their faith openly, or enter the professions. Presbyterians were barred from public office by the Test Act of 1704. America offered something Ireland could not: a genuine fresh start. Rack renting, the practice of relentlessly raising rents on farmland, devastated the Ulster linen trade through the 1770s. When bad harvests struck between 1770 and 1775, tens of thousands of families made the crossing. Many settled in Pennsylvania, Virginia, and the Carolinas, where land was available and opportunity was real. As America counts down to its 250th Independence Day on 4th July 2026, these Irish stories feel more urgent than ever. The men who shaped the Declaration of Independence carried Ireland in their blood, their values, and their hunger for freedom. Their names deserve to be spoken in every Irish home alongside Washington and Jefferson. There's so much more to discover about these remarkable men and the Ireland they came from. Read the full story at Love Ireland and join over 64,000 Ireland lovers by subscribing free today.